Hello, Goldsboro cohort, Janet and Jody and Natalie. It is Dr. Palermo zooming with you from the Critical Questions in Education Conference in Savannah, Georgia on March 5th. And I cite that video evidence of my absence in order to justify my slack behavior and not reading your week 7 posts yet. I'm going to get to those today while it is still week 7, March 5th here in Savannah, Georgia. But I'm recording this for week 8, and going forward, I want you to let me know how your work is going on your PLCPs and your FCEPs, and I want you to provide some feedback to your peers on your FCEPs, and also say something about Standard 6. Chapter 6 in the Standards book this week. So, yeah, it's week 8, which means that we're halfway through the semester, and you know that you have tons, gobs of writing to do, which does require collaboration. I hope you are meeting with data teams and folks at your schools to work through the evidences and analyzing data and doing the things that you need to do to get your evidences done. So read Standards Chapter 6 this week. Read Black Chapter 7 this week, though I cut out the Black discussion board for this week. We'll try to get back to that in our next face-to-face. On the PLCPB, give me an update, please. What information from your texts are you utilizing to support your efforts? What successes have you had with your PLCP? What frustrations are you experiencing? Give me a little bit of feedback on that so that I could guide or help you while we're still in this formative stage of that process. Do respond, please, about what could be improved at your place related to Chapter 6 and the standards there. It says choose one standard from each cluster. I'm thinking that if you pick one standard and one cluster that tell us more about how things could happen better at your school. And finally, as far as the Family Community Engagement Project, please post what your work to date. There's a challenge for you. Post your work to date on the FCEP and provide feedback to your peers, please, on these works in progress. Continue writing, but let us give you some feedback on your work so far on the FCEPB. So that's it for this week. You will note that week 9 in the course is spring break. It is not actually week 9. It's spring break next week. So whenever your spring break is scheduled, continue working on your evidences next week. The Gardner-Webb March 13th through 19th, you will not have additional assignments from me. So knowing what you have coming up, keep working on that stuff, please, and write to me if you have any questions. Have a great week. I'll be back from my conference soon and be reading your evidences and discussion boards. Thanks.